This is a frightening sight. Look at Kane standing in the ring. You can tell this colossal monster can't wait to unleash hell in starting this match tonight.
All the budding tag teams out there hoping to one day make it to the big stage better be watching this match with a notepad in hand, because you can bet this is going to be a lesson in how it's done. Oh, nasty impact.
Ooh, what impact. Bray Wyatt on the defensive. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack. Though the thought of making a tag doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind right now.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life, but that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
Bad uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Oh, what a slam. Ooh. I have to admit the NXT rookies have been fairly feisty tonight with their WWE pros, to say the least. There's been no bigger offender than Daniel Bryan.
A bit of ungratefulness shown on the part of Daniel Bryan. To say he wasn't pleased to have The Miz as his WWE pro was the real slap in the face tonight.
Drop kick!
Oh, right in the back. The slam!
Oh, harsh impact. This might be it.
Oh, my.
You know, Byron, I have to wonder if Daniel Bryan is still thinking about earlier tonight when his pro mentor, Miz, slapped him across the face.
Well, any man that gets slapped has got to carry that embarrassment for some time, especially with it coming on your first day on the job.
Is that something Yoshi Tatsu taught you, Byron? Miz did say he was going to slap some personality into his rookie.
Returning to Daniel Bryan not wanting the Miz as his pro, I do see Bryan's point. Daniel has a career performing in the ring that is twice as long as the Miz.
But he hasn't been in the WWE, Byron. The Miz is well within his right as a pro, as a mentor, to show Daniel Bryan motivation through humiliation. You know, Daniel Bryan comes out here and says he's been wrestling all over the world. But honestly, who cares? I've never heard of him until he showed up at NXT.
Well, the things you've never heard of could fill the entire internet, Cole. All the WWE pros have heard of Daniel Bryan. This guy's been competing on the independent scene for 10 years. Daniel Bryan's ready to go in a lot of people's opinion.
Miz on the outside mentoring Daniel Bryan. Chris Jericho, the World Heavyweight Champion, who defends the championship against Edge at WrestleMania.
Yeah, what could be going through Chris Jericho's mind knowing that in 33 days at WrestleMania, Jericho will go one-on-one with Edge? Overlooking this rookie right now could be dangerous for Jericho.
Cole, I mentioned how Daniel Bryan's gained some traction on the independents, but I think you're still dumbfounded. Go find a computer, man. Invest in some research. Be a broadcast journalist like myself.
So wait a minute, Corey. Just because this guy's wrestling in a high school gym in front of what, 50 people, I'm supposed to be impressed? You're sounding like the rest of these internet guys, posting and blogging, believing in what you read on the dirt sheets. Byron questioned.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure. And Daniel Bryan kicks out.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
Boom! You gotta believe this one's over. Devastating elbow.
Bryan's been known to be a submission specialist on the independents, but Jericho has a few holds of his own to watch out for.
Listen, Daniel may be a submission machine, but you don't become a star in WWE without charisma. Bryan can't come up with a better catchphrase than The Miz because Daniel Bryan is not awesome.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. This is what makes him one of the best in the...
Got him with the S-lock!
He might just win this thing right here. A move like that can almost snap a superstar in half. Nailed it.
Snap suplex.
Very nice. Beautiful technique.
Boom, what impact.
Woo-wee. Beautiful technique.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be...
Up and down.
Emotions have been running high all night, guys. Daniel Bryan has to put everything that happened earlier in the rearview mirror and focus on Chris Jericho.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Oh, drop kick.
Harsh impact.
What a monumental upset.
I am stunned.
The entirety of Daniel Bryan's career in WWE, he's had a rival in the form of The Miz, and it's plain to see why, since the polar opposite stars have been forced to interact at so many points.
Michael, those two did not get along when The Miz was assigned to be Daniel Bryan's mentor. Bryan had much better wrestling skills, but The Miz argued that Bryan lacked charisma.
Oh, an elbow drop. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Big time slam.
Vicious.
Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what his dog's name is? He's great in the ring, and for the record, he showed a lot of personality when he called you out after his NXT elimination.
Please.
Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high.
Bang!
Are you kidding me?
You gotta believe this one's over.
This might be it.
Oh my.
Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan.
Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an NXT rookie, I think a win tonight would make Daniel Bryan worthy of being a WWE NXT Pro. Don't you think?
If Daniel Bryan ever becomes an NXT Pro, then there's a 1% chance I'll continue doing that show. What kind of weirdo would ever take advice from Daniel Bryan? That would be like a young announcer learning from you, Byron. Ooh! An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Suplex!
Oh, the reversal by The Miz.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
The majority of the WWE Universe here tonight is trying to will Daniel Bryan back into this matchup.
Corey, that's because a lot more people relate to Daniel Bryan than they do The Miz.
Relate to Daniel Bryan? How can you relate to a guy who doesn't own a TV?
I don't know why anyone's surprised that The Miz and Daniel Bryan's relationship has come to this. The Miz can never keep an ally on his side.
Ain't that the truth? Every person the Awesome One has won the tag titles with has ended up hating The Miz. Remember the night after Extreme Rules when the Big Show's KO punch ended Show Miz?
Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Remarkable.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
The two of you brought up Miz former partnerships, and can I just point out the common element between Bryan and The Miz's old tag partners? Just like Bryan, they were all jealous of The Miz.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Bryan is not playing right now.
Boom!
German suplex spike. Nice flip. Missile drop kick finds its mark.
Oh, what impact! Ooh, what impact! And he doesn't stay down for long.
Too soon. Oh! The head scissors applied.
Oh, man, that's just nasty.
I really thought the champ would have put this match away by now. Must be an...
Oh, nasty impact. Truly devastating, Cole. But now, can Bryan make the most of this?
Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those. And it's internet darlings like Daniel Bryan who everyone expects to get the red carpet treatment.
Well, internet favorite or not, Daniel Bryan doesn't seem like the type to ask for chances. He's going to take them. And if not, then he'll demand them while trapping you in the label lock. Nailed it.
Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal. He wants to do this in the ring.
Slam down hard. The Miz's grasp on the United States Championship is slowly slipping away.
No! Miz can't lose here tonight! Not like this! Boom, what impact!
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. And the guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another Saxton. Yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have... He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
That'll mess up the neck.
Beautiful technique.
You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have won NXT. He started with a 10-match losing streak. He probably only quit because he would have been eliminated soon. Anyway...
Michael, all it takes is one win to change your fortune. And Daniel Bryan looks likely to get that win tonight. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Nailed it.
Well, what happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at The Miz fight back. What a warrior. Oh, no!
Great wherewithal from The Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Oh, no!
Just like...
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
New champion.
Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
The Miz is calling for it.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Oh, nasty impact.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Clothesline. Ooh.
The Miz with a nice reversal. Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel Bryan. Oh, the reversal by The Miz.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Comes up big with a reversal. Clubbing blow to the back. This might be it. Oh, my.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Boom! Harsh impact. The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan have manifested in a methodical beating from Mr. Money in the Bank.
Well, if The Miz ends this soon, he might be healthy enough to cash in on the winner of the six-pack elimination WWE Championship match later on tonight.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Right across the back of the neck.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
The yes lock is in.
Wow.
The yes lock is in.
Unreal. The yes lock. The yes lock is applied. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Here we go. Back inside the ring.
Cutting it close here, guys.
What a coward. He's trying to get himself counted out, Cole. Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it. The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap? This is his opportunity to win this thing.
Back in from the apron. And the slam.
Ooh, what impact. And that one drops him.
Somebody's on a mission tonight.
Back in the ring now.
Head scissors applied. Ooh, look at this. Got the head scissors applied.
Oh, man, that's just nasty.
Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high. Look at this.
What height.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Look out!
Got the leg.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. And the champ kicks out.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
A front kick with precision.
But can he follow up here?
All that's left now is for Daniel Bryan to finish this.
whip.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there. Uh-oh. I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
Looking a little out of it, up on that turnbuckle.
Oh, this could very well be the beginning of the end.
Superplex. He's playing with him now. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
This is not going to end well for Daniel Bryan.
Scoop slam.
Miz is in trouble.
Watch out here.
Nailed it.
Oh, man, the Miz is in trouble.
He's in full control now.
Swing neckbreaker.
This could be big. Ooh.
Miz is in trouble.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Slam with authority.
Oh, nasty impact.
What arrogance on display by The Miz. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing the most must-see superstar in WWE history.
Great effort, but he'd better save something for later.
Beautiful technique.
Daniel Bryan getting absolutely punished right now.
So much for crowning a new champion tonight.
Jeez, I felt that one over here.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. And he's able to get out. Oh, barely. He has him right where he wants him. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
The Miz with a nice reversal.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Oh, the reversal by The Miz.
Clubbing blow to the back.
Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal.
Ooh, boom, what impact.
You gotta believe this one. Harsh impact.
I almost wrote him off earlier.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey. Oh, nice takedown. Looking to lock it in. Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
The champ's in a real bad place right now.
Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position.
Oh, the yes lock is cinched in.
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
He did it. Daniel Bryan is U.S. champion.
No, it can't be.
Look at him go. Highlight for one superstar, low light for another. This was another great moment.
Here is your
We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
Scoop slam!
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Oh, the old European uppercut.
What a strike.
Guys, when the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw, they can be really nutty. Case in point, a few weeks ago, the WWE Universe voted on social media to have Daniel Bryan and Kane hug it out in the middle of the ring. Yes, folks, hug it out.
Yeah, it was not a sight we usually see in a WWE ring. Kane and Daniel appeared to be two people that have never given a hug in their whole life. An awkward moment that showed they both still had a ways to go in their anger management.
Oof. Oh, man.
Gosh, why?
This might be it.
Oh, my.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Ooh, what impact.
Oof. Targeting the chest, very effective.
Scoop slam.
Hooked them.
DDT. Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a tag team. Then on the other side of the ring, judging from the last few weeks, Kane and Daniel Bryan are far from being on the same page.
Same page? Daniel and Kane aren't even reading the same book. Whereas Kofi and Truth, they're finishing each other's sentences. Get in there, ref.
We talk about being on the same page, and Truth and Kofi certainly are. But wouldn't you think Kane and Daniel Bryan's shared experience in anger management can create a chemistry of sorts?
Kofi and Truth have held those titles for 5 months. You'd be ridiculous to think that trust falls and yelling at kids wearing goat masks for a couple of weeks is going to get you the same kind of chemistry the tag team champions have.
What a stomp!
Good grief.
Really working over the body.
Boom, what impact!
Can we address R-Truth and Little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring. Forget Daniel Bryan and Kane. Someone please help R-Truth.
I think R-Truth is doing just fine. This week, WWE.com had a pictorial about Little Jimmy's family. Portraits like Little Jimmy and a birthday party hat. Pretty fabulous.
Oh, boy, he is rolling out.
Cole, I was reaching out to get R-Truth help with his imaginary delusion, but you're here enabling self-destructive behavior. We know what having imaginary friends well into adulthood can do to a person.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Double axe handle smash.
Ooh, what impact.
Devil's favorite sidewalk slam.
Oh, going for it! Going for it!
The no-lock is in.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Come on, R-Truth, you can do this. The elbow!
Look at Kane. It's coming. Kane wants to put this away. Is he done? He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe. These Yes Chance fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel Bryan. I don't blame him one bit for being angry. Nailed it.
Comes up big with the reversal. You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the Yes Chant, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal, where we were for Raw this past week, the crowd chants, "We, we, we." So these Yes Chants are becoming bilingual.
Oh, very cute, Cole. Daniel Bryan's just a few feet away, and you're doing that. You should see if your friend Dr. Shelby does sensitivity training as well, because you need it.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
suplex.
So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
Yes, it did. Listen, Daniel Bryan confessed that WrestleMania was the most embarrassing moment of his whole life, and that's including the time his fiancée left him at the altar. Come to think of it, that was this year, too. I can't blame Daniel for feeling some stress. Setting him up in position here on the second tornado DDT.
Viking DDT.
Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic in a WWE.com interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan, he's a great competitor, but this crowd constantly distracts him. How can anybody do their work when this is going on?
Well, it's absolutely unfair. Bryan has to keep his anger in check while hearing the WWE Universe mock him. And then he also has to focus on his opponent. It's a lot to handle.
We touched on how much is going through Daniel Bryan's head right now. Again, this all started when Daniel Bryan thought the fans were embracing him. And then when he realized they were actually humiliating him by repeating his yes chant, Daniel Bryan just snapped.
And that's one of the reasons he seemingly has gone off the deep end as of late. And as a result, the Raw general manager forced Daniel Bryan to attend anger management therapy.
You know, I have to say, I have seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of...
There comes Daniel Bryan sending Kingston across the ring.
And Daniel Bryan looking to put Kofi Kingston away for the tag team titles. Kingston's in trouble. Kane
are in peril. The Big Red Machine making the long climb to the top rope.
I don't think Bryan wanted Kane to make the tag.
No, not at all. He felt like he was in control, and now Kane is heading up top.
It's just a matter of time till this team implodes. We know they can't stand each other.
Kofi Kingston.
Look at Bryan. Bryan is hanging onto the ankle of Kane.
Kingston.
Crash and burn.
And now Daniel Bryan shoved away by Kane.
This is hilarious.
Bryan with a shot to Kane.
What is happening?
And there's Kane off the top rope. Splash into a cover. New tag team champions.
Oh my God.
No way.
Yes way.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
What we just saw is two men in Kane and Daniel Bryan. Who can't stand each other. But now they're tag team champions. Kane can't believe it. Daniel...
A sold-out Raw here in Charleston, South Carolina. Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton started the night with a double disqualification, but they will settle things in the main event with a street fight.
Randy Orton called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Kane called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Bryan is here to prove that he is not a weak link.
Tall order as he faces 9-time WWE champion Randy Orton.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
I'm not surprised that Randy Orton couldn't make it as a tag team partner for Daniel Bryan. He hasn't had the best track record with allies this year.
That's true, Byron. Orton put his neck out for the Big Show to help him and Sheamus take on the Shield at WrestleMania. That match ended with Big Show punching out both his partners. Up against the barrier now.
I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up.
I think you're right.
You two gentlemen mentioned Orton's bad luck with tag partners. After Big Show's betrayal, Sheamus and Orton couldn't get along. It's a minor miracle that Orton helped Team Hell No beat the Shield.
Needless to say, I don't think we'll be seeing Orton teaming up with anyone in that locker room for quite some time after tonight.
Oh, nasty impact.
We're seeing two favorites of the WWE Universe battle it out here, and it's fitting that the WWE Universe voted for this to be a street fight.
The hashtags have been trending all night on social media, but the people picked a street fight over a Falls Count Anywhere and a lumberjack match. I normally disagree with the people, but they made a good call here tonight.
He has something big planned. A knee drop! He's in big trouble. This could mean trouble. He's in full control now. He's in control. Oh, what a slam! That hurt! Randy Orton has had rage issues, and Daniel Bryan is no stranger to anger management. Who has the advantage in a twisted match like this?
Randy Orton is getting ready here.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that. Olympic slam! Nice!
Daniel Bryan has a major task ahead of him tonight. He's got to beat a man with just about every accolade on his resume in the form of Randy Orton.
Yeah, Corey, you're not kidding. Orton has held the Intercontinental Championship, the Tag Team Championship, he's won the Royal Rumble, and has been WWE Champion 9 times. Oh boy, he is rolling.
We compared Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan's accolades before, and Daniel Bryan has a decent resume too, as he's won Money in the Bank and has held the U.S. title, tag team titles, and the counter here.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
We saw Team Hell No dissolve last week on Raw as both Kane and Daniel Bryan turned their sights towards the WWE Championship.
Step one in that process is beating Randy Orton. Defeating a guy of Orton's stature puts you near the front of the line for title opportunities.
Oh no. Looking a little out of it, up on that turnbuckle.
Oh, this could very well be the beginning of the end.
Going back to Kane and Daniel Bryan's breakup, it seemed cordial, but their paths could easily cross again if one of them attains the WWE Championship.
Yeah, that reminds me, Michael. Team Hell No didn't officially hug it out when they broke up.
Table in play. Incoming. That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan are both as tough as they come, and this is a matter of pride between both men. These are two guys you don't want to lose, especially to each other.
Look, we did see things get heated earlier tonight, but I think there's still a level of respect here. Neither is going to cheat to defeat the other. It's all about proving that you are the best. Oh!
Beautiful technique. Saxton, you were blathering about these guys being respectful, and I got to dispute you. Orton's done some despicable things to get ahead, and Bryan certainly wasn't respectful when he cashed in Money in the Bank on the Big Show. You do what you can to get ahead in this industry.
Corey, that's all in the past. The WWE Universe loves both these guys because they're all about competition, not cheating.
I don't know if their opponent expected that.
It's kind of a shame that Orton, and here comes the cover, never ceases to amaze me.
There is, he's going for the pin. Randy Orton with an emphatic win.
The Viper victorious.
Extreme Rules is not for the faint of heart, as you can see in these highlights.
Here is your winner. He is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton wins here, cementing his place atop WWE.
And Daniel Bryan still cannot break through.
A sold-out Raw here in Charleston, South Carolina. Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton started the night with a double disqualification, but they will settle things in the main event with a street fight.
Randy Orton called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Kane called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Bryan is here to prove that he is not a weak link.
Tall order as he faces 9-time WWE Champion Randy Orton.
He wants to do this in the ring.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. This might be it. Oh, my.
Harsh impact. You gotta believe this one's over. I didn't think technical wrestling wizard Daniel Bryan could hold his own in a street fight, but he's doing pretty well so far.
We're really starting to see the versatility in Bryan's repertoire here.
Yeah, but a versatile repertoire means nothing if Orton can pull off an RKO out of nowhere.
Daniel Bryan has been consumed with the idea that he's a weak link due to his performances in tag team competition as of late.
Well, Bryan tends to be consumed by just about every minor annoyance, but he did take the pin in 3 straight tag team championship losses to the Shield.
Goodness, that hurt the shoulder.
Boom! Bringing back up Daniel Bryan as a weak link. Note that he's not sorry he let Kane down when he cost Team Hell No the tag titles, or that he failed Randy Orton in their quest for the tag titles. Bryan's just thinking about himself here.
Look, Bryan may have faltered in those matches, but Bryan was also the guy who got Seth Rollins to tap out for the Shield's first ever 6-man tag team loss. He can obviously be a team player, but right now, Bryan is out to prove he's a single superstar.
A street fight is apropos for Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, seen as both men will take part in a Money in the Bank ladder match in 3 weeks' time. Here he goes. Orton starting to falter a bit, and you can tell it's starting to frustrate the Viper.
A street fight should be Orton to leave a mark permanently. I can't believe it, Michael.
You two brought up the upcoming Money in the Bank match. Don't forget that Kane's in that match, too. I wonder if Bryan's going to be able to stay sane with so many agitating factors in play in that match.
I think Daniel Bryan will thrive, actually. He's won Money in the Bank more recently than Kane, and Randy Orton still hasn't won Money in the Bank after multiple attempts.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
That'll hinder your modeling career.
This rivalry between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton has been simmering for weeks and looks to violently explode during this street fight.
Bryan has been determined to show he can beat Orton. Last week on Raw, Randy Orton won the match via ref stoppage when Bryan injured his arm. Bryan got a countout win 4 days later on SmackDown, but he wants a definitive win over the Viper here tonight.
And again, unbelievable.
You don't see that every day.
We recounted Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton's matches as of late. We thought it would be settled in tonight's opening match, but they brawled to a double disqualification.
Well, you won't see a count-out, DQ, or an injury in this match. One of these guys is going to be pinned or submitted at the conclusion of this street fight.
Up against the barrier now.
I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up.
I think you're right. We saw Team Hell No dissolve last week on Raw as both Kane and Daniel Bryan turned their sights towards the WWE Championship.
Step one in that process is beating Randy Orton. Defeating a guy of Orton's stature puts you near the front of the line for title opportunities.
Deconstructing the knee there.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The quick reversal there by Randy Orton.
Going back to Kane and Daniel Bryan's breakup, it seemed cordial, but their paths could easily cross again if one of them attains the WWE Championship.
Yeah, that reminds me, Michael. Team Hell No didn't officially hug it out when they broke up. Things could be bad between Kane and Bryan.
Harsh impact.
Hooked up.
That could dislocate your shoulder. We're seeing two favorites of the WWE Universe battle it out here, and it's fitting that the WWE Universe voted for this to be a street fight.
The hashtags have been trending all night on social media, but the people picked a street fight over a Falls Count Anywhere and a lumberjack match. I normally disagree with the people, but they made a good call here tonight. Oh no, this isn't going to end well.
Smart strategy, attack the knee.
Randy Orton has had rage issues, and Daniel Bryan is no stranger to anger management. Who has the advantage in a twisted match like this?
There's a world of difference between how Bryan and Orton process their anger. Orton's turned it into a Hall of Fame career. Bryan suffered some of his worst losses due to his mental issues.
He may not like being called a weak link, but these attacks have to be weakening Daniel Bryan.
Well, if this keeps up, the GOAT may be soon led to slaughter.
It's kind of a shame that Orton and Bryan are fighting tonight, and that they will also be brawling with Kane in the Money in the Bank match, since those three men are the only trio to pin or submit the Shield in a six-man tag team match.
It's even more impressive when you consider the trios that fell to the Shield. At WrestleMania, Orton, Sheamus, and The Big Show failed. On the Raw 2 weeks after WrestleMania, Team Hell No and The Undertaker couldn't do it. Last week, Team Hell No and Orton finally beat the Shield, and in 3 weeks, they'll be fighting each other for Money in the Bank.
Oh, nasty impact.
Quick thinking to avoid that one. When this guy's on, look out. This rivalry between Daniel Bryan
Going for broke. Just striking at will. The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
Now that was an impressive series of moves.
Oh, he's such a tough target. We recounted Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton's matches as of late. We thought it would be settled in tonight's opening match, but they brawled to a double disqualification.
Well, you won't see a count-out, DQ, or an injury in this match. One of these guys is going to be pinned or submitted at the conclusion of this street fight. Beautiful technique.
Bringing it back into the ring. Now back to the ring.
I'm not surprised that Randy Orton couldn't make it as a tag team partner for Daniel Bryan. He hasn't had the best track record with allies this year.
That's true, Byron. Orton put his neck out for the Big Show to help him and Sheamus take on the Shield at WrestleMania. That match ended with Big Show punching out both his partners.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Not today.
Going for it all.
Oh! This is his opportunity to win this thing. You two gentlemen mentioned Orton's bad luck with tag partners. After Big Show's betrayal, Sheamus and Orton couldn't get along. It's a minor miracle that Orton helped Team Hell No beat the Shield.
Needless to say, I don't think we'll be seeing Orton teaming up with anyone in that locker room for quite some time after tonight.
This has been a war.
What's coming next?
Oh my goodness, crushing it. Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap. Whack. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. Oh boy, he is rolling.
No, reverses it. Big move coming.
Wait for it. That'll rock him. The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
Hey, practice makes perfect, right?
Byron, he looks like he has no idea where he is.
Yeah, he is definitely on Dream Street, Michael.
He's out there in no man's land.
And got to find a way to get to safety, Cole.
I'm not sure he can.
Chaos, melee, pandemonium.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Now he's working that exploit.
Impressive combination kicks.
Can he finish him off here?
He's in a bad spot, guys.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
Orton looking for something.
The Viper strikes again. I love it.
This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Randy Orton, no problem getting out of that one.
And he's taken down with authority. I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
Oh my God, incredible impact.
The Viper strikes again. I love it.
He wants no part of the outside.
With the point of the elbow right in the nose.
Jeez.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh boy, he is rolling. That'll rock him.
And there it is, boys.
An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here. What's going to happen here?
Talk about dismantling your opponent. Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these superstars has to walk out of here on the losing end.
He can get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me. Especially,
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
at this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered.
When this guy's on, look out.
Going for the big one. Impressive combination kicks.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Randy Orton got the worst end of that stick. And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
Oh, shoulder breaker.
The quick reversal there by Randy Orton.
Ooh-wee. Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
DDT!
But can he follow up here? Orton better not waste this opportunity.
He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him. He's wide open for attack.
The yes lock is in.
Wow.
The yes lock is in.
Unreal.
Oh, it's locked in.
Just when you thought he had nothing left, Randy Orton got the worst end of that stick.
Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
He's playing with him now.
Oh, the yes lock is cinched in.
Is he?
Oh, it's locked in. The crossface.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
I wouldn't be surprised if that caused some serious internal injuries.
Whoa, Corey, he just let him out.
Cole, to be honest, I am baffled right now. There is no good reason why he would let him out at this point in the match. Both of these superstars looking a little worse for wear right now. The yes lock is in.
Wow.
The yes lock is in.
Unreal.
Oh, what a crossface.
Here's his moment, Michael. Does Orton even know where he is?
Daniel Bryan's done it. Daniel Bryan's done it.
What an incredible victory for Daniel Bryan in this brutal street fight. Oh, I can't believe this. I remember this part very well. Man, oh man, look at that. I really enjoyed every minute of this.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title? Shoulders down for the win! John Cena
John Cena out-wrestled Daniel Bryan.
Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Champion, John Cena!
Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum since guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself a wrestler, and a more superior one than Cena. The champion disagrees. We'll see who's right tonight. This might be it. Oh, my.
Man, what a slam. And look at thunderous slam.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh, my gosh.
Surfboard leg breaker.
One thing I like about Triple H refereeing this match is the fact that the game is going to give some leeway. He's going to let these guys go. That's the way the WWE Universe wants it. I think that's the way both these superstars want it.
Triple H knows what it means to be in championship matches, to be the main event of SummerSlam. The importance of this night for not only Cena, but the career of Daniel Bryan. Boom! He's in big trouble. This could be big. Scoop slam! Daniel Bryan's been showing shades of his former mentor, Shawn Michaels, here tonight.
Well, Cena's very familiar with Michaels, but Bryan has a greater striking game than HBK ever did.
Impactful.
It'll jar your spine.
Interesting quote from John Cena at the SummerSlam press conference this past Tuesday in L.A. John Cena told Daniel Bryan, and I quote, "You have an opportunity this Sunday not only to gain my respect, but will Daniel Bryan be the next Rock? Will he be the next John Cena? Or..."
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Oh, no. Sunset bomb.
Wow.
I want to answer John Cena's question from Tuesday's press conference. I think Daniel Bryan's been on a road of defining himself. You see the excitement from the WWE Universe? It isn't too dissimilar to the rise we've seen with guys like The Rock and John Cena.
There's a different feeling to Bryan, though. Daniel's rise feels like it's coming from the underground, based around a guy, Daniel Bryan, who just wants to be the best at his job. And he's proud that his job is first and foremost being a wrestler.
Oh boy, he is rolling. We have to credit John Cena for handpicking Daniel Bryan for this opportunity. He's looking at it. Boom, what impact.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Nailed it. Wait a minute. Schoolboy. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Wow, I thought this was over.
Headlock. You gotta believe this one's over. Ooh, what impact. These are two men who are proud of who they are. Daniel Bryan calling John Cena a parody of a wrestler. And in turn, Cena saying Daniel doesn't belong in the same class as The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Batista, all men Cena has beaten. Too quick for him there.
On the topic of Cena and Bryan being proud superstars, pride is woven into the fabric of both men. And Daniel Bryan does not feel respected by John.
He goes for the cover. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. When this guy's on, look out.
I'm so glad. See Triple H step up to be the referee tonight. He's been a big supporter of Daniel Bryan and only wants to see Daniel get a fair shot at the title tonight. Something I don't believe Mr. McMahon wants.
Triple H sees the drive in Daniel Bryan, and sure, he went over the boss's head when he inserted himself as a referee, but a match of this magnitude needs someone impartial, someone who's going to call it straight down the middle, and Triple H is that guy.
What's he looking to do here?
STF applied.
That might have done it, Cole.
Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
Incredible combo. I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena?
It's no secret he's got the shoulders down. And he got a near fall out of it.
Not yet.
Oh, and he dodges out of the way. This might be it. Oh, my. Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
No question about it, Cole.
Picking up on Mr. McMahon's opinion of Daniel Bryan, I do see where the chairman of the board's coming from. Daniel Bryan isn't the most well-kept superstar. He's a bit grungy. John Cena at least fits the prototype of a WWE champion a little bit more.
I think Daniel Bryan knows he doesn't have. Have the look. He's not going to be starring in movies or be on a cereal box, but Daniel Bryan is a wrestler. That's who the WWE Universe wants as their champion.
These two competed against each other 10 years ago on an episode of WWE Velocity, in a time before John Cena brought us into an era of ruthless aggression.
Yeah, 10 years is a very...
I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Impactful slam.
But I don't know how... Now that got those shoulders on the mat. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Too soon.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
John Cena looking to close this thing out.
Cena has it locked in.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
Dangerous spot for him to be in.
He's got to figure out a way to get back in it, guys.
Superplex! Oh, man, did you see the impact?
Scoop slam. What a stomp.
Good grief. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He might have it.
Go leave a mark permanently.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Oh, it's locked in, the crossface. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Hopefully John Cena can recover.
And now one more time.
Attitude adjustment. Wow, that was incredible.
But can he follow up here? Again? Really?
John Cena does it again.
John Cena out-wrestled Daniel Bryan.
Take another look at these guys in action.
And finally,
Here is your winner, and still WWE Champion, John Cena.
Loyal to the WWE Universe, always loyal to who he is, John Cena, never changing for anyone.
Well, sometimes he's cheered, sometimes he's booed, but John Cena should always...
Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible... groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum since guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself a wrestler, and a more superior one than Cena. The champion disagrees. We'll see who's right tonight. German!
He wants to do this in the ring.
Suplex.
Going all the way up.
Oh, from the top.
That big elbow pad Cena's sporting could become a target.
Daniel Bryan's a submission specialist. You know he's game plan for that elbow.
Something we'll have to keep an eye on.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
There's something we should address, something we need to think of. Randy Orton has been playing mind games with both of these men in recent weeks. Orton possesses the Money to Make contract. He can cash it in at any time. It's just something else these two need to keep in mind.
Ooh, what impact.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Michael, you remind us of Randy Orton possibly lurking in the shadows with that Money in the Bank contract. The Viper could be more like a vulture tonight if he chooses to cash in that contract.
Here he goes. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Daniel Bryan's been showing shades of his former mentor, Shawn Michaels, here tonight.
Well, Cena's very familiar.
That'll rock him.
Can he finish the job? Respect the strategy to work.
He's looking at it. These are two men who are proud of who they are. Daniel Bryan calling John Cena a parody of a wrestler. And in turn, Cena saying Daniel doesn't belong in the same class as The Rock, Shawn Michaels. But and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
John Cena with a nice reversal.
On the topic of Cena and Bryan being proud superstars, pride is woven into the fabric of both men. And Daniel Bryan does not feel respected by John Cena. Daniel Bryan is hopefully on his way to greatness, but he's not at John Cena's level yet.
John's just trying to teach Daniel a lesson. What's Daniel's catchphrase? Respect the beard? Respect in WWE is earned. Bryan could be hot right now, but only if he's good enough to take John Cena's title. Then he'll earn Cena's respect.
I need to describe to you guys Daniel Bryan's disapproval of John Cena. Calling John Cena a parody, Daniel Bryan doesn't approve. He might have... Boom, what impact!
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena? You gotta believe this one's over. This one's over, guys.
A move like that can almost snap a superstar in half.
You know, we knew... And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Speaking of Bryan's disapproval of John Cena, Cena did get emotional on Raw a couple of weeks ago. John saying that, I'm not going to change for Daniel Bryan. I'm not going to change for anyone.
Cena's heard it all before. He's been in hostile environments. He's had his critics. But as long as there are still people who are loyal to John Cena,
going for the cover.
He's got the ropes, and the pin is broken.
That'll mess up the back of your neck. His shoulders are down. We have to credit John Cena for handpicking Daniel Bryan for this opportunity tonight. Cena respecting Daniel as an athlete and competitor. He says Bryan is going to put up one hell of a fight tonight.
Look, let me decipher that for you. In John Cena code, put up one hell of a fight means I'm John Cena and you're going to lose because I'm the man around here. Cena chose Bryan because he wanted to ride the wave of Bryan's sudden popularity and give himself what he feels is an easy win.
Oh boy, he is rolling. I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena?
We know what's coming here.
Just wearing down the opponent. Just when you thought he had nothing left. Hopefully John Cena can recover. One thing I like about Triple H, Rep.
How does he keep doing this?
This is amazing.
Keep your eye on this one.
Look at this.
Hooked up.
Ooh, that'll mess up your shoulder.
He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing. Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh. It's going to break an arm. attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
It's no secret that Mr. McMahon doesn't care much for John Cena, but he really would hate to see Daniel Bryan become champion. I mean, Mr. McMahon has even tried to give Daniel Bryan a makeover.
You can put a suit and tie on a goat, but it still looks like a goat, Cole.
What's he looking to do here? STF is in, STF is in.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
No, he breaks out of it.
But does he have enough energy left to get back on the offensive?
Back in from the apron. Ring rattling.
He's got him covered.
Real close, too close for cover.
Not yet. Right to the back of the neck. Can he score the pin? And he's able to get out.
And the Cena Nation doing everything they can to keep John Cena in this match.
It's called the C-Nation, Byron. One word.
Look at this.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Yeah, but can John Cena take advantage now? This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted.
Looking for the exclamation point.
Impressive combination kicks. I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena?
Oh, nasty impact.
Comes up big with the reversal. Looking for a
Beautiful technique.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena?
Oh, what a crossface.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena?
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Could this be John Cena out-wrestling Daniel Bryan?
Cena proving he can wrestle with the best of them.
John Cena plays mind games as good as anybody.
Oh, going to the top. High risk.
Scoop slam. Shoulders down. Too close for cover.
He's still in this. He'll be woozy after that impact.
Oh no! Sunset bomb!
Wow.
No, he reverses it.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
Ooh, he goes down hard. Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now. Oh boy, he is rolling.
We know what this means.
Such vicious strikes. This one is over. One of the most amazing combinations you will ever see.
Nailed it.
breaking down the opponent.
These superstars have tried everything. They have something left in their arsenal.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. And here's John Cena.
Shuffle. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Here we go. John Cena's
Right to the back. The shoulders are down. This guy just refuses to quit.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
Ooh, John Cena may have it.
Big slam.
That's what he...
Here's a cover. Could be it. 2, 3. John Cena does it again.
John Cena out-wrestled Daniel Bryan.
Let's look back on the action from the last match.
Man, this was great.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Champion, John Cena.
Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum since guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself a wrestler, and a more superior one than Cena. The champion disagrees. We'll see who's right tonight.
It's come down to a battle of attrition right now.
It's no secret that Mr. McMahon doesn't care much for John Cena, but he really would hate to see Daniel Bryan become champion. I mean, Mr. McMahon has even tried to give Daniel Bryan a makeover.
Now, you can put a suit and tie on a goat, but it still looks like a goat coat.
We're at a crossroads. Neither competitor is backing down here.
Picking up on Mr. McMahon's opinion of Daniel Bryan, I do see where the chairman of the board is coming from. Daniel Bryan isn't the most well-kept superstar. He's a bit grungy. John Cena at least fits the prototype of a WWE champion a little bit more.
I think Daniel Bryan knows he doesn't have the look. He's not going to be starring in movies or be on a cereal box, but Daniel Bryan is a wrestler. That's who the WWE Universe wants as their champion.
Guys, there's a stark difference in the accolades between Daniel Bryan and John Cena. Bryan's never held the WWE Championship, while John Cena has held it 11 times.
Daniel Bryan argues that John can't possibly be able to understand what he's feeling. How can Cena understand the hunger, understand the desire Daniel has to hold the WWE Championship just once? Again, guys, John Cena is an 11-time WWE Champion. Daniel Bryan just wants it once. He wants to be the WWE Champion for one reason, and it's not for the fame or the glory. It's so everybody would know that whenever he steps foot in the ring, there is nobody better than him.
In Daniel Bryan's eyes, this is the biggest match of his life. While for John Cena, this is just another SummerSlam. It's hunger versus content.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
I'm so glad to see Triple H step up to be the referee tonight. He's been a big supporter of Daniel Bryan and only wants to see Daniel get a fair shot at the title tonight. Something I don't believe Mr. McMahon wants.
Triple H sees the drive and Daniel Bryan. Sure, he went over the boss's head when he inserted himself as a referee, but a match of this...
Into the quick cover. He got body on body there, but that's about it.
Not yet.
Not so fast.
Oh boy, he is rolling. The end may be near.
To leave a mark permanently.
But is it enough to end it? Hopefully John Cena can recover.
There's something we should address, something we need to think of. Randy Orton has been playing mind games with both of these men in recent weeks. Orton possesses the Money to Make contract. He can cash it in at any time. It's just something else these two need to keep in mind.
Harsh impact.
Cena would win a power game against Daniel, there's no doubt, and it's on display now.
Yeah, you can do all the moves you want, but sometimes power just prevails.
Michael, you remind us of Randy Orton possibly lurking in the shadows with that Money in the Bank contract.
Look out, John.
It's over.
That is exactly what John Cena needed.
Here it goes.
Tear the features clean off your face.
This could be it.
Interesting quote from John Cena at the SummerSlam press conference this past Tuesday in L.A. John Cena told Daniel Bryan, and I quote, "You have an opportunity this Sunday night."
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Sunset bomb. Wow.
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
And look at the quickness by Cena. This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
And a spinning sit-out powerbomb.
John Cena looking to close this thing out. STF of Pride. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, what a slam.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. It's going to break an arm. It's got to be agonizing for the arm. Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh, my gosh.
Surfboard leg breaker. This has been a war. Down to the floor. This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring.
Wisely bringing the action back into the ring.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Submission time.
Doesn't appear to be locked in very well.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh, it's going to break an arm.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. Nasty attack to the neck. Hits him with the gut-wrench suplex.
What impact!
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Oh my goodness, this hurts! And this has gotta be it! 2! What is keeping this competitor going?
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Submission time!
He's losing his grip, Michael.
He's out. He escapes the hold. We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is like a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life. But that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
Boom, what impact!
Oh, nasty impact.
Scoop slam!
What a strike. Right on the mark.
Elbow drop!
Piercing.
Ooh, what impact!
Oof.
With this being the first night of NXT, the whole purpose of this show is to find the next breakout star, the next main eventer. In my mind, in my estimation, Daniel Bryan did not start off on the right foot.
No, he didn't, but I love this whole concept, Cole. It's trial by fire. We have the opportunity to get some real insight into the personality, or lack thereof, of 8 NXT rookies looking to achieve a WWE dream.
Oh my goodness, crushing it! You gotta believe this one's over! What a strike! Ooh!
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Caught with the elbow!
Right on the jaw.
Michael, do you think that Chris Jericho might become a believer here tonight? I think the WWE Universe is starting to become a believer in Daniel Bryan.
No, looking for all the glory here.
And Jericho kicks out.
Too soon.
Elbow drop!
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Beautiful technique.
This might be it!
Oh, my.
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Harsh impact.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Nailed it. Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, nasty impact.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Beautiful technique.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown. Oh, debilitating elbow drop. Oh, I'm thinking the champion is starting to realize he underestimated this rookie.
Jericho's in trouble. Can we be seeing a monumental upset?
Monumental upset would be an absolute understatement.
You can say whatever you want to say about The Miz. He's a loudmouth, but he's the Unified Tag Team Champion. He's the United States Champion. And the fact of the matter is, this guy... There's no way that Jericho's going to lose to this guy.
Yeah, but the way this match is going, it's a real possibility.
Jericho, though, needs a breather, and he rolls out of the ring to try to do that.
A wise maneuver from a wily veteran.
I'm not sure if Jericho's going to get much rest time.
What's this guy doing? Daniel Bryan! Suicide dive right off the announce desk.
Looks like Bryan might have bounced off the announce desk himself.
I don't think Miz liked the fact that Bryan threw his body in harm's way, and I can't say I blame him. What's this guy thinking?
Ooh, what impact.
Boom, what impact. He wants no part of the outside. Here's Chris Jericho. You know, Byron, I have to wonder if Daniel Bryan is still thinking about earlier tonight when his pro mentor, Miz, slapped him across the face.
Well, any man that gets slapped has got to carry that embarrassment for some time, especially with it coming on your first day on the job.
That's something Yoshi Tatsu taught you, Byron? Miz did.
Jericho just had enough with this rookie. We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with a champ.
Yeah, this time, experience was just too much for Daniel Bryan.
And listen, Miz has got to be so disappointed, and I don't... We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life. But that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
Oh! Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Daniel Bryan has had compounding problems tonight, and the main one is standing ringside.
Yeah, but Miz isn't in the ring, Saxton. The World Heavyweight Champion is. If Daniel Bryan has an issue with the Miz, now is not the time to worry about it.
Delivering the shin breaker. I'm still watching The Miz lurking at ringside. Why is The Miz even out here? The way he's treated Daniel Bryan has been demoralizing. There's no reason for The Miz to be out here.
Where do you want him to be, Byron? That's where he's supposed to be. He's Daniel Bryan's mentor. Just because Miz humbled Bryan earlier doesn't mean he's completely given up on his rookie. You're not going to win any matches that easily.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
Daniel Bryan with a slip reversal.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Despite all of his actions from earlier tonight, I do have to respect the long journey Daniel Bryan's taken to finally make it to WWE.
Well, Bryan is an internet darling who's excited for this opportunity, but he had no idea he was going to be facing the World Heavyweight Champion out of the gate.
You can say whatever you want to say about The Miz. He's a loudmouth, but he's the Unified Tag Team Champion. He's the United States Champion. And the fact of the matter is, this guy, Daniel Bryan, has to show some respect for the WWE Pro.
Yeah, respect is due to The Miz. I mean, just because Miz comes out here in the WWE Universe disrespects him for absolutely no reason, doesn't give Bryan the permission to do the same thing.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time. Observing the relationship between the...
Pinfall attempt here from Daniel Bryan. And Jericho pops the shoulder up.
Not yet.
Oh boy, he is rolling. And it's Bryan showing some agility.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
There's no way that Jericho's going to lose to this guy.
Yeah, but the way this match is going, it's a real possibility.
Jericho, though, needs a breather, and he rolls out of the ring to try to do that.
A wise maneuver from a wily veteran.
I'm not sure if Jericho's going to get much rest time.
What's this guy doing? Daniel Bryan, a suicide dive right off the announce desk.
Looks like Bryan might have bounced off the announce desk himself.
I don't think Miz liked the fact that Bryan threw his body in harm's way, and I can't say I blame him. What's this guy thinking?
He wants no part of the outside.
Hey, Daniel Bryan's looked all right at times in this match. I mean, he's been showing us why he's a world-renowned for his ground-and-pound attack.
World-renowned? What are you talking about? What world are you talking about? He's been on the independent... This might be it! Oh, my.
That could be it, guys.
This night could be over for Chris Jericho.
Guys, it's imperative he gets back in the ring.
Yeah, otherwise he's looking at a countout.
Now back to the ring.
Oh, the yes lock is cinched in. Is he getting the yes lock? The yes lock is applied. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
But now, can Bryan make the most of this?
He's looking at